Hey guys, it's time for a quarter 1 update. I just wanted to let you guys know how my Chronicle Notebook has been working for me, any pros and cons, and if I intend to use this planner in July. As you know, the Chronicle Notebook by Faded Chronicle is a 6-month planner. So if that's something you'd be interested in hearing, definitely stick around. So I already have a video walking through the entire planner, all the specs and everything, so I'm not going to go into that much detail in this video. I'll link it above in the cards and below in the description if you want to see that. So on the inside cover, I have some vinyl stickers from Faded Chronicle. Of course, I didn't stick them down because I want to be able to move them around. Right, this is another vinyl sticker from Faded Chronicle. Um, these are stickers my girlfriend used to decorate the inside cover for me. These are vinyl stickers from Lavender Paper, a local shop. The image, I told it to cut the image in half so I could put it on more easily. And this is my word of the year. Right here, it's some stickers that I got at a pop-up shop locally. The name vinyl is also from Lavender Paper. This is a picture of a painting of my husband. So even though this planner is undated, the yearly index, it's dated for 2025. Right, so in this section I have birthdays. This is a postcard from my planner friend in the Czech Republic. And then we have the first inbox section. I have some coffee stickers from Pen, Paper and Plans. I have a code for her that I'll link below. I tipped in this paper. And we have the monthlies. And then the weeklies, and it's a dashboard layout. And after the weeklies, you have 4 blank pages. And then it goes again, weeklies, 4 blank pages, weeklies, 4 blank pages, until the new month. So, you know, when you see a planner online, you might have an idea of how you're going to utilize the pages, but you never really know until you have it in hand. Please excuse the sirens. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, so you never really know until you have it in hand. And that's the same thing that happened with me. I had an idea of how I wanted to use the pages, and things kind of changed when I actually got the planner in hand. So I thought I would have my stuff here, my appointments, classes, etc., and I would utilize the other pages for my sons. Well, more so my youngest, his timetable and his activities, etc. So in this first week, school hadn't reopened. So I didn't have anything to put for my son, so I decided to do some memory keeping. And honestly, if you journal and you journal in your everyday carry, it would probably be perfect for you. But I have a separate journal, um, and I journal daily. And in the monthly section of my um, journal, I write one memorable thing per day. So it's kind of like memory keeping. So I started to feel like it was a little bit redundant, even though it was a little more detailed, the memory keeping. It was more than one line, but it was feeling a little redundant. But anyway, I did it here. I didn't really have anything to write in these other 2 pages. And then the next week, school reopened. Now I still did the memory keeping again in the first 2 pages, and then in the other 2 pages I put my son's timetable, etc. Right, but I was feeling like it's redundant. I really don't need to be journaling or memory keeping in my everyday carry. Right, so the next week I just had my son's timetable. I tipped this in for no reason at all. Right, and then I realized I don't need all those pages for my son's activities. I just need 1 page. So I only used this page for his stuff. These stickers are from Sticky Monster Co. These typewriter font stickers are from Faded Chronicle as well. I really love these. So I stuck a full page Hobonichi Week sticker here. This is from Pen, Paper and Plans. I did some washi swatches, tipped in some things. Yeah, more tip-ins. And then we get to February. So this is the inbox section for February, the monthlies, and then we go with the weeklies. The 4 blank pages, I tipped in stuff, wash the swatches. Here I added a mom life bingo thing, put some pictures from our local Galentine's meetup that we had. Here's where I found out I would have to be making a costume for my youngest, and your girl has 0 creative bones in her body, okay? If you're in the Caribbean, you may know, so the costume I had to make was Papa Bois. He's the protector of the forest and the protector of animals. It's an old man with horns, and he has like goat legs, I guess. So these were just some ideas that I had. And my son helped me draw this. It turned out okay. These stickers are Faded Chronicle. So here I clipped these pages together, but this is an extra week that we had, because you know February is a short week. So this was an extra week. And then we get to March, inbox, monthlies, and the weeklies. This is Carnival, Juve to be specific. Didn't do anything with these pages. Some PET tapes that I got from my friend. Ink swatches. These stickers are from a local shop, GT Girls. It's a custom that I asked her to do for me. A pen and ink that I swatched. I won this recently on Instagram. Yeah. A letter I tipped in. And this is this week. So, as I said, this is a 6-month planner. So after June, we have these trackers that I don't need, because anything that I track, it is health and wellness related, and it's in my Hobonichi week. So I don't use these. And then we have notes pages at the back. So I tipped in this vellum from a local shop. Sticky scribbles. Here I have school info. These stickers are from Pen, Paper and Crayons. Right, medical info here. This is a beautiful pencil board. I love this. Here is when was the last time. Then we have lists. So shopping lists, wish lists, etc. Here we have notes. Right, and at the back, contact information, personal info, some stickers that I use regularly. I tipped in this card from a friend, pictures. So that's basically how it's been going. So let's talk pros and cons for me. And we'll start with the cons list because it's shorter. Okay, so the first, the fact that it's only 6 months. I think the thought of having to set up another planner and, you know, add all the sections and put in all the deco and all of that, I don't know, it feels kind of daunting. So I'm not sure how I feel about that. I'm a person who would use a planner from January to December, you know, an entire year. So, yeah, the thought of having to do that is a little stressful. So another con, the blank pages after the weeklies. As I said, I don't need to journal in my everyday carry. I have a separate planner that I journal in, and I don't like the fact that, you know, it's so much wasted paper. Yes, there were times when I utilized all 4 pages, but I would say for the most part, I typically have like 2 pages that are unused. And I have that same issue with the trackers. I don't need trackers in my everyday carry because all of the things that I track are in a different planner. So those are my cons. Now for the pros. So I know I said that the fact that it's 6 months is a con, but I think that could also be a pro. If you're somebody who gets bored during the year, you want to try something new, then you can. If in July I decide I don't want to use this planner anymore, I can try something new without the guilt. I would have used this planner in its entirety, no wasted pages, no guilty feeling. So, in that regard, it's a positive. Another thing that I love is the Tomoe River paper that she used. I have tested my most used fountain pens and inks, and I have no bleed through, no feathering, and it is not the same for some of the other planners that I have. The paper is really inconsistent throughout, so I love the fact that, so far so good. I have no issues with the paper. Of course, we love the lay flat binding. We must have our planners laying flat with ease. I also love the dashboard layout of the weeklies. I prefer this actually over vertical and horizontal. So I really, really love the dashboard layout. Another thing that I like the fact that we have the inbox, monthly, weekly, and then the 4 blank pages. Then you have weekly, 4 blank pages, weekly, 4 blank pages for an entire month. And then we go again inbox for the next month, monthly, weekly, 4 blank pages, weekly. You get the idea. I prefer that than to have all the months together, all the weeks together, all the days together. Right? So I love that layout with this planner. And the fact that it is so portable, this standard size and everything. I never thought I would be planning in something that was so narrow. I have always hated planning in tall, narrow planners, which is why I never planned in the true sense in my Hobonichi weeks. I use that for gratitude and, health, etc. So it's been fun using this, and it's so portable. I can throw it in my bag easily. And yeah, it's not gonna get super bulky or anything. So those are all the pros, all the things that I love about this Chronicle Notebook by Faded Chronicle. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you're using the Chronicle Notebook as well, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. How do you feel about using a 6-month planner? As always, thank you so much for taking time out to watch my videos. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you all soon. Kissitos!